Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to dive into yet another beautiful song from Taemin's Eternal mini album entitled The Unknown Sea. Now this is the ballad song of his mini album, and boy is it beautiful. I mean beautiful. But we're going to get into it in just a moment, alright? This is not going to be a long video. I'm going to give my thoughts and my take on the song and everything, and then I'm going to give my final thoughts overall. Right off the bat, I'm just going to say this song is angelic, thanks in no small part to Taemin's vocals and the delivery of his lines. We're going to even talk a little bit about some of the lyrics as well, because I have some of the lyrics that were rearranged actually by someone who is on X who translated the lyrics and had to rearrange them so that they could make sense in English. So we're going to take a look at some of those lyrics, not all, but just enough that you can get the gist of what's being said and the feelings that are being conveyed in this song. I do apologize if my voice is a little low today. I don't know what's going on with my throat, but it's been acting really weird for the past couple of days, so I'm just going to quietly speak as best as I can, and I'll try to turn up the volume, I guess, a little bit. But yeah, getting right into it, guys, this song, The Unknown Sea, is one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard Taemin sing. Taemin sings this song with such vulnerability. It's not even just that the song is dramatic. Taemin's voice can just be dramatic without trying, which makes the song pop for me. There are certain elements of it that really stick out to me, and I'm going to talk about those, briefly going over like the sound of the music for a moment. I love how the music is in this song. I really do. The music creates this atmosphere of deep emotions and feeling, allowing Taemin's voice to shine. And the music of the song itself is helping to paint this picture of Taemin's journey changing from where it's been for years to where it is now. And it's kind of like a hint and a wink from his transitioning from SM Entertainment to where he is now in his new label. And the sound that's coming from that, he has a little more creative freedom. And so this is a new turn for him. Now he gets to show you who he is without people or company or entity trying to impose certain sounds on him. Don't get me wrong, I think a lot of the sound that we got from Taemin in SM was authentically him, but it's going to be even more authentic now that he's not being dictated to in ways that he hasn't been with the new label that he's in. So that's kind of what I think about when I think about this song, The Unknown Sea. It truly is an unknown sea. It's an unknown, uncharted territory, and yet he takes us for the ride. This song starts off with this soft playing of a piano, which sets the mood of the song and creates this intimate atmosphere right from the start. It also gives you the impression that the song will highlight Taemin's vocals, and it does. It really does. As he sings the first verse, you can hear the background vocals softly lifting in the background. This, coupled with the piano, gives a light and airy sound to the verses. I'll let you hear a little bit of the backing vocals here. When you hear those backing vocals, it's like that airy, breathy, ethereal kind of feel when you hear this alongside the piano there that's lightly playing, and you can hear this boom sound in the background as well. So it really does help and paint that picture of this unknown sea, like you're on the edge of the sea, at least theatrically if you're looking at it from that perspective. The chorus is just beautiful. The chorus is where it's at for me. You hear the music break for a short time, and when it comes back in the chorus, there's this acoustic guitar and this ethereal atmospheric sound in the background that is added to the piano and the BGVs. And there's harmonies as well with him singing the main chorus. And all of this stuff together creates this harmony that really does express this feeling of longing and vulnerability as you hear Taemin's raw vocals take center stage. It's a very pretty chorus. I wish I could play all of it, but I can't because I'll just get copyrighted, so I'm not gonna do it. But my lord, you've got to hear this song. It's very beautiful. It's very pretty and it's very ballad-like. It's ballad-like, but it's not. I don't know how to describe it. It's just very angelic. The beat becomes a little more profound in the second verse as the second verse is going. And you hear the beats like boom, boom, pow. Like it doesn't hit, it crashes, it's pow. Like there's a lot of reverb to it. It gives like this dramatic element to it that complements the vocals again. Everything in this song is designed to complement Taemin's vocals. From the drums, to the guitar, to the piano, to the ethereal sound that I can't quite tell what it is. The background vocals, all of this stuff gives Taemin's voice the spotlight. They're there as like cameos to the main event, and the main event is Taemin singing. This is strictly him giving and pouring his heart out in literally the best way that he can, which is through ballads. Let me see if I can go over some of these lyrics real quick because they're so beautiful. When someone sees me, they may think I'm a thoughtless fool, leaving everything familiar behind. This is really important. Throwing my entire self into an unknown world. Countless days come and go around. Again, I stood in front of them for the first time. Just like these rising emotions, like a karma hurts, come rushing in. The expectation that it'll be different from yesterday. With overwhelming nervousness, I'm flying. Though it does fill my heart with anxiety. Like a karma hurts, it comes rushing in. Now, the part that fascinates me the most is the part where it says, when someone sees me, they may think I'm a thoughtless fool, leaving everything familiar behind, throwing my entire self into an unknown world. And, you know, to me, thematically, this kind of represents how some people are looking at him now with this new album. This is different. Everything we know of Taemin musically, it feels like it's kind of gone and like it's been replaced with this new Taemin that we're not familiar with. Like he's taken all that is familiar and he's put it behind him and he's throwing himself into this entirely different world, this entirely new world that is unfamiliar and uncharted territory. I don't see it necessarily like that. There's elements of Taemin from the sound that SM helped cultivate, not so much gave him, but helped cultivate, being put into his new projects. So I wouldn't say that he's totally abandoning the sound, but some people might feel that way about this album. I once felt that way when I first heard this album. But as I listen to it more, it's still Taemin. And not just because it's Taemin's voice. It's still Taemin because Taemin hasn't really changed the type of artist that he is and has been this whole time. So I'm really happy that he is still himself musically, artist-wise, while tackling new and challenging genres of music that he's never tapped into before. So that's a good thing. But yeah, I think this line is really good because it does express how I'm sure a lot of people feel about his somewhat new sound. And it is an unknown sea, but it's an unknown sea that we are going to be exploring with Taemin. And I'm happy that he's brought us along for the ride. And one thing I do want to highlight before I end the video is Taemin's voice. This song would not be half as good as I'm saying it is without Taemin singing it, because Taemin has such a pretty voice. I mean, he is literally one of the prettiest voices in K-pop on the male side. Very pretty for a male vocalist. And the thing that I love about his voice is not only is it pretty, but it's dramatic. Like he has a dramatic nature to his singing. He can convey the emotions of the song effortlessly. He doesn't have to try to sound emotional. He just does. And one of the unique things about Taemin's voice, which I've talked about his voice so much, I feel like there's always something unique about his voice, but One of the unique things about Taemin's voice that I haven't talked about is that because of the nature of Taemin's voice and how dramatic it is, you would think that, oh, Taemin can't pull off a song like Risness or Advice. Mind you, a lot of the songs like those are like talk singing, not singing, because they're fast and because they're more modern. It's almost like trappish, kind of. But songs like Crazy for You, I think it's called Crazy for You, that's singing. It's dramatic, but there's elements of it that's not dramatic. And he knows how to do that with his voice. He knows how to pull back from the dramatic. He's able to sing dramatically when it's necessary and then pull back from the dramatic singing when it's not necessary. So that's always amazing to hear. But yeah, this song is mainly about Taemin's vocals. And Taemin's vocals are like eyes. You know, they say eyes are the window to the soul. Taemin's vocals kind of act as the eyes that are the window to his soul. So when you hear his voice in the song, it kind of opens up this world and you're inside of Taemin's soul, his emotions and his feelings. As they say, music is a universal language. So you can understand what's going on even if you don't know the lyrics. And I love how his voice can convey that without even trying. It's just beautiful. Such a celestial voice, very soft, but also it's very loud when it needs to be. Soft, but it still has a powerful element to it. And I'm not sure how to describe it, but it is a powerful element. His voice is not like loud and boisterous, but it is powerful. Yeah, if I hadn't said this before, if you have not listened to the Eternal album, you've got to listen to this. Listen, if somebody's telling you, hey, you're not going to like it, you determine whether you're going to like it or not. Listen to the album and see how you feel about it. But yeah, I think I'm done. I think that's everything I wanted to say. Another great song. I think the next song after this is Na 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 Na, and I'm going to really go hard on that one probably. We'll see. But as far as ballads go, it's another beautiful ballad to add on to the myriad of ballads that he's already done. And this one really expresses every emotion he could possibly feel about the change in his life as an artist and as a person even. But yeah, I'm talking too much. Anyway, it's just beautiful. So yeah, don't take my word for it. Listen to it for yourself if you haven't, and tell me what you think about it in the comments. I hope I broke down everything pretty well. Again, I'm under the weather, so I'm kind of gliding through this a little bit quicker than I wanted to. But yeah, let me know how you feel about it in the comments, guys. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more content from your boy. Until next time, it's your boy, Moonlight, signing out. Peace. Love you guys. Bye.